How are you?
So good. I love the makeup today.
I was loving having a reason to do my makeup today.
True that.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so we'll just let everyone join in
Okay.
and we're totally gonna do I want a breakdown of what you put on your face. It looks so good.
Oh, thank you.
We'll go over that because I don't want
Yes.
people to miss out.
Okay.
So how's the day going?
Good. I'm glad the
Good.
sun is out. Got a workout in this morning outside, which was good.
You inspire me on your Instagram stories of
Thank
working
you.
out. Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. You
Yeah.
inspire me with your Taibo boxing, kickboxing situation.
Taibo is coming back this
I
weekend,
used to have the
baby.
tapes. That's how long ago it was a tape. It wasn't a DVD.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
What was it? What is his name?
Yeah,
Billy Blanks?
Billy Blank.
Yep.
He's
See?
back, baby.
He must be like 70 years old.
I know. I feel like I need to let Billy know that I am loving Typo. I need to give him a shot. Hi, Farah. Oh my God, so happy that you're joining. Hi, Linda. Yeah, we need to get Tybo back in action. It's coming back this Sunday for anyone who's been watching Tyrell and Tybo. I'm gonna do some breakdowns outside.
Oh my God, I love it.
Hi, Rory. Hi, honey. Um, and also, if you need inspiration to work out, follow Christina because I mean, I can't even keep up with you though, but I mean, you do some challenging workouts.
I
So,
try. I try.
you keep us all inspired. It's makeup by Christina G underscore,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Underscore. Hi, Farah. Yep, we'll just wait for some more viewers and then we'll get into it.
That's fine. Yeah.
Um, just for anyone who's joining in on this is our series for Vega. It's called Checking In, and we're checking in with Christina today. I'm excited about that. Basically, it's just a place that we're doing at Vega to talk to small business owners, to talk to anybody in the community that wants to talk about how they're feeling through this really tough and uncertain time right now. We all have a million questions. We're all feeling stress. We're feeling anxiety. So I'm hoping, I know as all of the Vega peeps and Christina, that you can take something out of checking in back into your routine at night or into your next day and hopefully create a little bit of magic in your next day if you were feeling kind of dull and out today. I know that I've had those days just because the stress and the news can really weigh on you. So I'm hoping that if you can take anything from basically what we're doing here is something to ignite you the next day or give you a little bit of inspiration. And that's my spiel. That's what I'm hoping to get out of this. Hi
I love
Ava,
it.
hi Andrea. Okay, so yeah, let's jump into it. I'm here with the fabulous Christina Gallardo. You can follow her, Makeup by Christina G underscore. She's been doing makeup for 12 years, and she's an independent makeup artist. She does bridal makeup, yeah, bridal makeup,
Wedding.
and
Yes.
also just regular makeup, and
Yeah.
that's why her face looks amazing on this IG story right now. Christina, I met you recently through our mutual friend Marwa, and I have personally found you very inspiring. I've taken an Everybody Fights class with her, and let me tell you guys, she can goes like 120%. So, and just your Instagram posts alone, they're super inspiring. So, tell me how you are navigating through this time of the coronavirus pandemic.
I'm just trying to keep perspective and stay positive. I comfort myself in knowing that we're all in this together. It's not just you, it's not just me. We're literally all going through this very big change in our lives together. So I'm just trying to stay focused on that, stay focused on keeping moving, getting fresh air, um, projects that I haven't been able to get my hands on because we get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life. It's like this is actually forcing us to slow down
Mm-hmm.
and like take a minute and focus on the things that we've been needing to. And I think if we can just focus on those positive things instead of on the doom and gloom of what could happen, then we can wake up a little bit lighter and happier every day.
I love that. We need to. We need to wake up happy and light. That's what we
Yeah.
need more. So for people who are still joining in, Christina's a makeup artist, and I know it's tough right now to even put on makeup because we're just literally sitting in our homes, but it's kind of a good way to make yourself feel good too. I know that I feel good when I put on makeup. I just feel like I'm back in my routine. Can you tell me about tips on cleaning your old makeup brushes? Because we have plenty of time to do that right now. Tips on how to clean your makeup brushes or just throwing out like old makeup.
Yeah. Now is the perfect time to spring clean because we have all that time. And a lot of us, makeup is such a trend now. I think we've all become kind of makeup hoarders, whether
Yeah.
we use it all the time or not. And a lot of people don't realize how long you should keep it or like how long it'll last before it expires. My big thing is like anything cream based or liquid based, 2 to 3 months and trash it.
Okay.
In terms of like eye products, anything that you put on your eye that's any type of wet, like mascara, liquid eyeliner,
Yep.
like gel eyeliner, all that stuff, 2 to 3 months, and you need to get a new one. Powder-based products last a lot longer as long as you're not adding a wet brush into the powder, because then you're contaminating it. But powder can last forever unless it like gets like, because we live in a pretty even keeled climate. It's not like we're in a humid climate that affects those things.
Right.
Your foundations, like your liquids and creams, 12 to 24 months, it'll say on the bottle. But like, also, you'll notice the smell is a little bit off after a
Yeah.
while. And that's when you know, like, it's gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta
We
go.
don't want that.
No, none
We
of
need to
that.
come out of quarantine being the hottest we've all ever been, okay? Get rid of
Exactly.
the old makeup.
Exactly.
How do you clean your makeup brushes, Christina? Because a lot of people will just not clean them and keep using the same brush over and over and over again. So could you tell us some
Yes.
tips on that?
Definitely try and clean your brushes at least once a week. You'll notice less breakouts. You'll notice that your makeup actually goes on nicer when your brushes are clean.
Yeah.
There's I like brush cleaners with tea tree oil in them because they're dual purpose. They condition your brushes and they also sanitize your brushes and clean all that caked up makeup out. A lot of artists will use like baby shampoo, things like that. But I like something that's dual purpose that conditions and also cleans. And then also in between your cleaning, your like real shampooing of your brushes, like a quick spray or MAC makes a really good brush cleaner that you could actually put into a paper towel and just wipe your brushes into that paper towel just to get all that added gook out on a
Mac
regular
has free
basis.
shipping right now too, so
Mm-hmm.
listen up.
Yeah. Everyone, like anybody who's shopping right now, like everybody's doing promos and just trying to get the economy moving. So if
Yeah,
you have the money to spend, now's the time to spend it.
true that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a hair mask in to prep for your event going on tomorrow night.
Yay!
I want people to get all the details from you. I want you to explain it because I know there's passion behind this too. And we've been talking about taking this time and like kind of coming up with ideas that you've never implemented before or you haven't had the time to. So I find this very fascinating too that you're taking it upon yourself, you're taking the initiative and having this event tomorrow night. So tell us about that.
So I know you're in the same boat as me. I'm dying for a reason to like get dressed up and do my hair and do my makeup. Like I just want some sense of normalcy. And I noticed that a lot of my followers had the same feeling. We just need a reason to feel normal again. And also because of this quarantine situation, people are freaking out about their beauty treatments. They can't get them, their lashes, their roots, their skincare, everything that we've taken for granted and become so used to receiving on a regular basis has now been taken away from us. And people don't know what to do. People are searching not only for tips and tricks and information, but they're also searching for social connection, human
Yeah.
connection that we're not able to get right now. And I love to host. So everyone's been doing these Zoom events, and I just decided to have one for us ladies who need a reason to get dressed up and feel good and talk to people who feel the same way. So I put together a group of all my favorite beauty specialists, my Lash Lamore, who does my lashes, Mia Carbone, who is my partner in bridal business. She's an amazing hairstylist. Boston Brow Society, Alexa Nika, who does the best microblading I've ever seen. She's amazing. And then LexRx. And we've all just kind of come together, and we're gonna share our tips, our favorite tips and tricks to survive this quarantine, and then we're going to open it up to conversation and see what people want to know and hear. We're going to show off our outfits, toast to each other with our favorite cocktail, and I think it'll just be like a really fun night. And
That's
safe,
exciting.
at home, germ-free.
Yes, I love that. Social distance. No, that's
Exactly.
exciting. Ooh, just pause for a second. I'm seeing a lot of events like that. Pop keeps calling you. Pause, technical difficulties, but no, that's really exciting. And people can get more information about this too over on your Instagram. I know we're going to post it on Vega as well. And yep, makeup by Christina G _ So you can check it out over there. I didn't prep you with this question, but I am very interested in seeing what you're going to say. Don't worry, I'm not catching you off guard. So,
I'm ready.
in New York, they're doing basically speed dating online. You don't have to obviously be with the person because of social distancing. So they're doing like catching feelings, not COVID, which is kind of
Oh my
fun.
God, I love that.
So if you were going on a speed date during this time, because we know single ladies out there, our dating has been put to a big pause.
It's
right
so
now.
depressing. It's so lonely and depressing.
It's so lonely. We were talking about this. So lonely and depressing if you're not quarantined with a man's right now. So if, say, Boston gets this, right, what would be your 3 makeup your face during a speed dating?
My 3 top products.
Like 3 top products to like definitely you have to have on your face if you were going to do like a speed dating social quarantine thing.
Oh my God, I just have to pick 3.
Let's do your top 3 like you must have.
Brows.
Brows, definitely. Okay.
Brows are so important.
What's your favorite brow product?
I swear by the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Brow Powder Duo,
Okay.
because it's a lot easier to manipulate for non-professionals, and you don't end up looking like you have like a stamped-on eyebrow, because it's easy to go very heavy. And this has 2 tones, so the lighter tone you put on the inner, the darker tone you put on the outer, so you have a nice like sculpted brow. Mm-hmm. And then I use that with their the dip brow gel, and that keeps everything in place. Yep. So that's like key for eyebrows. A good light clean foundation. You don't like, especially when you're on a first date, you don't want to be too heavy on your makeup, but you don't want to be barefaced either. So I love Urban Decay came out with a new 24-hour naked foundation. It's a liquid. And it's long wearing, it's waterproof, but it's light, and it still lets your skin look like skin. Yeah. So I love that product. And then a lip, but a gloss, like a neutral liner with a neutral gloss combo, and you're good to go. Some guys are weird about lipsticks and color and all that stuff, but we also need to feel good about ourselves. So I feel like that's a good compromise. So
what's on your lips right now that people need to know?
I am wearing the KKW Beauty Makeup by Mario, the collection, the last one that just came out. It's Beauty Icon lip liner. Okay. Yeah. I love that lip liner. And then I am wearing Kinda Sexy matte lipstick by MAC. It's like one of my oldies but goodies. I love that combination.
Okay, so if anybody is single and they might take up speed dating online, and it hits Boston, we already know it's hit New York, catching feelings, not catching COVID. We need a brow.
That is awesome.
Christina suggested, and we're going to take advice from her because look at her amazing face right now. We need a brow. So Anastasia, check it out. Anastasia brow.
The brow powder duo.
Powder duo.
And then the dip brow gel.
Dip brow gel. We need a light foundation. We don't want anything heavy.
Right.
You like Urban Decay.
Yeah, their new, it's the 24-hour naked. It's like a long wearing one, but it's light
Hi, Ashley.
and looks beautiful. Hi,
Okay, love
Ashley.
that. Yeah. And honey, we need a lip. We
Yeah,
need a nice lip. We're not going to go crazy with the color on a speed date. KKW,
pastel.
what you're rocking looks awesome.
Hmm.
All right. So I like those tips. Marwa's taking notes because she's going to be, Mara wants to catch feelings, not COVID. Okay,
Don't we all? Don't
single
we all?
ladies out there, I know our dating has been put to a halt, but we have the makeup tips from Christina. We're going to look great.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, let's move on to, ooh, this is a good one. During this time, how to master different techniques. I know a lot of girls, this was so funny. My friend Stephanie actually was trying to perfect her smoky eye the other night because she's like, you know what? I just want to be able to come out of this and actually have a good smoky eye. So, can you talk about using this time just to maybe experiment with different looks, or what would you suggest?
So, my biggest thing, the reason why I started my Master Your Face sessions is because a lot of the videos and the vloggers and everybody that's out there, they show you how to do makeup on their face. And
Yeah,
for the average person, it's like a 45-minute face beat. And people don't have the time nor the patience for all of that. So I always recommend Pinterest is great. Search by your facial features because
okay.
we don't all have big eyes. We don't all have naturally contoured cheekbones. So like search by your eye shape, search by your face shape, search by your skin tone, your complexion, or search by the look that you really want to attain, and you'll get a lot more like catered results than you
Yeah,
will just like because all the beauty vloggers look the same now with everything that they've got done to their face. Like
exactly.
we don't look like that, and nobody has time. Well, now we have time to do that hour-long face beat, but like to carry it into everyday life as soon as we get back is a little unrealistic. So in that sense, it's easier to customize a look for you that you have time for, and I think that's a big thing too.
I like that. And I like how Christina's done, it's called Master Your Own Face. It definitely gets, I know in this day and age with 2020, you're looking at like every girl on Instagram. I do it too. And I'm like, well, how can I get my face like Desi Perkins? I don't have Desi Perkins' face. I'm not going to look like Desi Perkins. But I think it's good that you're taking it like, no, you need to master your own face and you can still look beautiful.
Exactly.
I love that. Any splurges on buying makeup products? Any like new makeup products that you've bought during this quarantine yet, or are you being like good with your money?
I'm trying to be good because obviously business has been put to a halt
Yeah,
right now. What do I love right now? I'm trying to think.
like any like new must-have product.
I love Becca Cosmetics came out with their Skin Love line.
Yeah.
So it's skincare built into their primers, their setting sprays, and I love both the primer and the setting spray. That's what I have on today.
Okay.
It just feels really good on my skin. Leaves you like hydrated and glowy, but it's not too much. So those two are my like newer favorites. Um, and I have been playing with the KKW Beauty. I got that whole
Oh.
Makeup by Mario collection,
Yeah,
and I wasn't sure what to expect because
they
I
are
wasn't
nice.
really impressed with Kylie's products, but they're
Yeah.
really good. I like them a lot. I'm wearing the blush too.
Oh, it looks so good. I love
Thanks.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I know that this is a little bit sad, but we're gonna go there. It's really tough right now for brides. Some brides have to cancel their weddings. Some brides have to push back their bridal showers, different events. Any advice for brides since you are an expert in bridal makeup? What can they do during this time? I know a lot of them just want to like throw in the towel and they're like, my wedding's ruined, but obviously you don't want them to do that. So
Right.
any tips for brides or just people too to like keep up with their skincare so they can get that perfect application of their makeup. I know it all starts with having a nice base.
Yeah, I mean, I always say that a good makeup application starts with a good skincare routine.
Okay.
So just making sure that you stick to a daily regimen, you're hydrating, you're exfoliating. If you have a harsher exfoliant, only do it a couple days a week. If you have a lighter one, you could do it every day. I have a SkinCeuticals like micro scrub that's a face wash that I could do every day, and I love it. I'm really into the tinkle razors, the facial razors.
Yes.
So it's like you're dermaplaning at home, but
Yeah.
like you can't hurt yourself because it's not that sharp. But that's a great way to let your skincare penetrate into your face more effectively and leave you feeling glowy and even without the help of a professional that you'd want. I'm a big advocate for vitamin C and vitamin A serums. I swear by them. I live by them. And
Any specific brand that you use?
I love Drunk Elephant.
Ooh, okay.
Drunk Elephant, their vitamin C serum and their retinol A. It's a vitamin A, but it's a retinol A. I love both of those products.
Right.
And Sephora's still delivering, so we're good to
Sephora
go
is
with
still
that.
delivering, and
Uh-huh.
if you want a perfect skin like Christina, I highly suggest. I'm gonna go on Drunk Elephant probably tonight.
I
And they
love
just
it.
came out with body wash, deodorant. They're coming out
Yeah,
with
they
a
came
whole
out
new
with a
line.
whole line. Also a beauty oil. Like I was the one that was like very hesitant about oil because I feel like I'm naturally oily and everyone was like, no, oil complements oil, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't know. But the Cora line,
Okay.
it's an organic line, and they make a face oil that I'm obsessed with. I can put it on in the morning, my makeup over it. I don't turn into an oil slick. I'll put it on at night before I go to bed. It just is really great at like hydrating and keeping your skin normal and glowy like you want.
I'm glad that you just said that too, because I've been using coconut oil recently, just
Yeah,
in quarantine.
yeah.
I wasn't before because I'm like, oh, my skin is combination, but I definitely have been noticing a totally different texture in my skin. So oil, 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 girls. We have a
Hmm.
question. Um, oh, a good setting powder. I love this question. Setting powder. She hasn't found one that she loves. Here's a good thing too for a girl. Hi, Tina. Girls with setting powder. I know that you'll feel me on this. When you're taking a picture, you're out at the club. If we ever
The
get back in the club,
flashback.
I
You
don't
have to
know if
be
we'll ever
so
get back in the
careful with
club,
the
girls.
flashback.
Stop the flashback. Halt. I don't want to see
Yes.
flashback in the pictures anymore. Flashback, guys, if you're watching, it's that really horrible white cast that
Yeah.
happens right here, or if you put a ton right there, and you look crazy
And
in this picture.
it's certain products. Like no, they don't
Yep.
all do that, but certain products have that reflective component, and it's like horrifying. And you see it on the red carpet too. Like A-list
Yep.
celebrities with their makeup artists will sometimes get caught with that flashback. For under eye, I love the Becca Cosmetics under eye setting powder. It's specifically just for your under eye. I've
Okay.
never had a flashback incident with that. And it's also not, it's light and it's brightening, so it's not going to add any extra cakiness or creasing. It's going to keep you still looking hydrated. In terms of your face, Laura Mercier translucent setting powder is like old
Is your
faithful.
staple?
Everybody loves it. I also love Anastasia Beverly Hills came out with their setting powders as well. They
Okay.
came out with banana in a setting powder form. I have it on my face today, and I do love it.
I'm
Um,
loving everything on your face today. I'm literally
yeah,
like
yeah,
add to cart,
yeah.
add to cart, add to cart.
Yep.
Um,
Um,
how do you apply your setting powder? I know some people apply with a brush, some people apply with a beauty blender or a wet beauty blender. Do you have a certain way that you apply your setting powder to get that perfect airbrush look?
so I am hesitant to encourage people to do it with a wet beauty blender because
Okay.
that like takes time. You have to like wait for all of your products to melt in, and then you have to wait until that melts in. And like everyday people, we don't have time for that. Like I didn't do that today.
Right.
I use like a really light, fluffy brush, and I put it where I need it. I just press it in where I need it, and then let it sit, and then I buff the extra out. I'm not a huge fan of baking unless
Okay.
you're on TV or you're on a high def camera. Like everyday makeup, you don't need to bake because we see that. Like when you're in front of somebody, you see that you've been baking.
Oh yeah.
So I'm more of like let your skin glow, and we want to see your skin glow from within, and that baking is complicated.
Yeah. Okay. No baking, girls. And as a small business owner too, Christina, it's definitely tough right now. You can't do brides' makeup, so you can't do anyone's makeup right now. How are you taking your ideas and making sure that, like, when you're out of quarantine, that you're going to fulfill those ideas and come out the best that you can be? Any tips for that?
I have learned in this quarantine, if it's taught me nothing, it's forcing me to think outside of the box. It's forcing
Yeah.
me to get creative. Like, we're so used to going through the natural ebb and flow, and now we have to use avenues that we haven't used before. Instagram, social media has been awesome to kind of feel out your audience and see what people want. So I've been using stories to take polls and all of that, just to see what my clients want. I'm exploring doing my Master Your Face sessions virtually if it comes down to that. I just want any way that I can still interact and support and help my audience and my clients. And right now, I just feel like it's just being there, staying face forward and relevant, and listening to
I
what
love
people
that.
want.
And you also mentioned too, when we spoke the other night, that it's a little scary sometimes, people, just to get on Instagram Live, for instance, or just to post something about yourself. It's a little intimidating, but you even said the other night, everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
So don't feel weird. Put yourself out there.
Exactly.
Like you're doing. And let's get back to the event. I want to say it one more time for everybody that's watching. Again, talking to Christina Gallardo. This has been so awesome. I've been loving it. I have lots of tips now I can take back to my couch and put into my Sephora cart. But tomorrow she's doing an exciting event over on her page, Make It by Christina G _ and just give a rundown one last time of what the event is and how, if girls want to get dressed up tomorrow and join it.
So it's called Girls Night Out In. It's a Zoom event. We're encouraging everybody to put on their cutest outfit that they've been dying to wear, put on some lipstick, do your hair, make your favorite cocktail, and join us for a beauty Q&A. So I brought in some other beauty experts, and we're going to share our favorite tips to surviving the quarantine, and then we're going to open up to discussion and see what people want to hear and talk about. But I think it's going to be really fun. Gives us something to look forward to.
How do you sign up for that?
So if you just DM me, I'll send you the Zoom link. And you can do it from your phone, from your laptop, your iPad. It's super, super easy. I did my first one the other day, and I had so much fun with it.
I love that. And remind us of the time again tomorrow.
6:30 tomorrow.
6:30 tomorrow, girls. You have plenty of time to get ready. So just to go over everything, we talked about Christina taking her ideas during this time, and she wants to put them out there, which is awesome. She has an event tomorrow night over on her Instagram. Also, future brides, check Christina out, because look at her face. Why wouldn't you want that? We talked about internet dating, because that might be a thing for however long we're quarantined for, and how to look your best during it. And this has been such a pleasure, Christina. I'm so glad that you came on with us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's been awesome. And just to let you guys know what checking in is, we're doing this at Vega Vitality, just from Ashley Hilmus, our owner, coming up with this idea of connecting with small business owners like Christina herself, and people in the community that are wanting to tell how they're going through the pandemic right now, because it's tough. And so hopefully we can give you some inspo, or a smile, or a laugh, or a tip, or something that you can add to your cart on Sephora.com, and just have a little magic added to your day or your night, and just to give everybody that inspiration during this time.
Love it.
All right, Christina, and go check her out. Make It by Christina G _ check her out. Let's all look fabulous post-quarantine. Thank you so much, Christina, for joining us.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Vega guys.